Alright, let's be real for a second. You're here because you're hurting. Maybe she left. Maybe you had to walk away. Either way, you're stuck replaying old conversations, overanalyzing her last text, and wondering if she ever truly cared. It sucks. And right now, it feels like you'll never move on. But guess what? You will. And not only that, you'll come out of this stronger, smarter, and way more attractive. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 4 stages of moving on. Fast. Because the quicker you get through this, the quicker you get back to being the best version of yourself. Let's dive in. Stage 1. The shock and denial phase. Maybe she'll come back. This is the part where your brain straight up betrays you. One moment, you're convinced she'll call, and the next, you're staring at your phone like it's some kind of ancient artifact. It's a weird, painful phase where logic takes a backseat and emotions run wild. You might even try to bargain with fate. If she texts me by midnight, it's a sign. Spoiler alert, it's not a sign. It's just your emotions messing with you. Denial is a natural defense mechanism. Your brain is trying to protect you from the pain by convincing you there's still hope. This is why so many people get stuck in this phase for too long. They keep checking her social media, accidentally bumping into her, or worse, sending long, desperate texts in the middle of the night. If that sounds like you, it's time for a reality check. The truth is, holding on to false hope only prolongs your suffering. If you really want to move on fast, you need to cut the cord, immediately. Block her if you have to. Unfollow her. Delete old photos. It might feel extreme, but trust me, it's the fastest way to stop obsessing. The more reminders you have, the harder it is to let go. Think of it like ripping off a bandage. Sure, it stings at first, but in the long run, it heals much faster. You're not erasing the past. You're just giving yourself permission to heal. The sooner you accept that it's over, the sooner you can move on to a better, stronger version of yourself. Stage 2. The emotional roller coaster. Why do I feel fine? 1 minute and miserable the next? Welcome to the most unpredictable part of moving on, where you feel like you're totally okay one moment, and the next you're staring at old photos like you're the lead character in a tragic movie. This stage is a mix of sadness, anger, relief, and confusion. 1 second you think you're over it, and the next you hear her favorite song and boom, back to square one. The mistake most guys make here is pretending they're fine. They throw themselves into work, hit the gym obsessively, or even start dating too soon, just to avoid facing their feelings. But emotions don't just disappear because you ignore them. They build up, and if you're not careful, they'll hit you like a truck when you least expect it. Think of it this way. Imagine trying to hold a beach ball underwater. You can push it down for a while, but eventually it's going to shoot up and smack you in the face. That's what happens when you suppress your emotions. So, what's the solution? Feel them. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but the only way out is through. Talk to a close friend. Write down your thoughts. Cry if you need to. Yes, even you, tough guy. The more you allow yourself to process your emotions, the faster you'll move past them. Another thing, watch out for nostalgia traps. Your brain will conveniently edit out all the bad parts of the relationship and only highlight the good moments. Don't fall for it. Remind yourself why it ended in the first place. If it was meant to last, it would have. The good news, this stage doesn't last forever. Every emotional dip brings you closer to healing. Keep pushing forward. Stage 3. The turning point. Wait, I think I'm okay? This is the moment you realize something strange. You didn't think about her today. Or maybe you saw a memory pop up, and instead of feeling crushed, you just moved on. Congratulations, you've hit the turning point. This stage is where the weight starts to lift. You begin focusing on yourself again. You start picking up old hobbies, reconnecting with friends, and actually enjoying life without constantly thinking about her. You start to see the breakup for what it really was, an ending, not the end. Think of it like getting over a cold. At first you feel awful, then you have a few good hours here and there, but you're still not fully recovered. And then one day you wake up and realize you feel normal again. That's exactly how this stage works. The pain fades, the emotional swings become less intense, and you start feeling like yourself again. At this point, it's crucial to focus on growth. Maybe there were things you neglected during the relationship. Your fitness, your career, your personal goals. Now's the time to level up. Become the version of yourself that your past self would look up to. Here's a little exercise. Think back to a breakup you had years ago. Back then, it felt like the end of the world, right? But now, it's just a memory. That's exactly what's going to happen with this breakup. Give it time, and it'll be just another chapter in your story. Stage 4, the rebirth. I'm back, and I'm better than ever. At this stage, you're not just okay, you're thriving. You've rebuilt yourself, gained wisdom from the pain, and let's be honest, you probably look better than ever because heartbreak either turns you into a gym rat or a philosopher. Sometimes both. You've stopped caring about what she's doing. You're not checking her social media. You're not secretly hoping she'll text you. You've reached the point where you genuinely don't care whether she's with someone new or not. That's real freedom. And here's the funny thing. When you truly move on, that's usually when your ex starts sniffing around again. But by then, you won't even care, because you've outgrown the version of yourself that was hung up on her. At this stage, you start attracting new people effortlessly. Not because you're trying to, but because confidence is magnetic. You've done the work, and now you're in a position to build something even better in your future relationships. So if you're in the thick of it right now, just remember, it won't last forever. Every heartbreak, every tough moment, every sleepless night is just part of the process. Keep pushing forward. Trust the journey. And before you know it, you'll look back at this and smile. Because you made it through and you came out stronger than ever. If this video helped, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Drop a comment below. What's the hardest part of moving on for you? Let's talk about it. See you in the next one.